Let's talk about embodying a state of gratitude. Um, if you know me, you know that I love teaching about embodying your future self, right? And really tuning into that woman that you are becoming, right? That next level of you that is here to make her next level of impact. The things that can sometimes happen, though, is that when we start thinking far ahead into the future, we can start future tripping, right? We can get stressed out and anxious about where we are now in relationship to where we want to go tomorrow. And I've had a couple of these conversations lately inside of my coaching. And so I thought today be really fruitful for us to have a conversation about how do we find that sweet spot in between, right? Where we're excited for what's coming, but we're also really present and delighting in where we are today, because that truly is where the joy is found, right? And romanticizing and really relishing all the emotions that we want to feel now, really prioritizing that we feel that way more hours of our day than not, right? And that's where the power is, right? Where that's where all the juice is, right? That's where everything gets created, right? That's where our future actually becomes possible because we're literally prioritizing how we want to feel emotionally. That is how our future self feels. So I want to share a really simple practice that I started using not too long ago, that will help you fill up with that power of gratitude. That's really going to um, allow you to connect back into your body, into your heart, into the present moment, into the joy, and really focus on feeling the way that you want to feel, right? And all of that then has the added benefit of melting away stress, melting away anxiety, and bringing us closer to that future reality that we want to create. So, this is exercise. It's a very potent one when it comes to focusing on the present moment and staying focused on the now. So, we don't get into that future tripping, and yet we are still bringing the emotions of that future self into our now. So here's the exercise. It's called Just for Today. And it's really, really simple. And it goes something like this. You're going to think about where you are in the present moment and what it is that you feel grateful for right now, right? Just for today, right? You're not going to worry about whether it's going to be here tomorrow or whether it's going to show up in 3 years from now or if it's going to be here next week or years from now, right? It's just for today. And what you're going to do is you're going to list out things that you are grateful for just for today. And I am saying that and I'm repeating it because that's part of how our bodies and our brains learn is through that repetitive process, right? So as you're going to list things out, what I like to do is I like to actually speak them out loud. You could write them into your journal, but I think that they're really powerful when you can just speak them out and hear yourself say them and not feel like you have to be obligated to do some sort of like big journaling practice or any nonsense like that. It's just really simple. And so I'd love to model it for you. And I often will do this practice when I am walking in the morning or after I've exercised or as I'm waking up. I might even just sort of like verbalize these things. So here's what it says. It sounds like, and I wrote a bunch of ones down to give you an example. So just for today, I am happy. Just for today, my home is clean and I love that feeling. Just for today, I am appreciating my body. I'm appreciating the workout that I did this morning and feeling healthy and alive, right? And good in my body. Just for today, I had my great grandmother's date nut bread that I baked last night. And it was warm and it was so delicious. And just for today, I am grateful for that tradition that I repeat every holiday season. Just for today, I had a morning filled with client calls and I spoke with a private client, one of my mastermind groups. I was on a call for my Money Mastery Academy and I loved connecting with all of those beautiful, powerful women. Just for today, I am so grateful for the internet access and StreamYard and Facebook so that I get to connect with all of you. Just for today, my home is well heated and there is a crazy storm going on, and I'm grateful and appreciating the wild and electric energy of that. Just for today, my body feels relaxed. Okay, you get the point. I'm just giving you some examples of what this feels like and what this sounds like to do this powerful practice. I really want you to try it, to give it a go. And then let me know how you feel afterwards, because I think what you're going to feel is lighter. I think you're going to feel less heavy, right? You're going to have let more light in. You're going to, feel less stressed, less anxious, more present, more aware. And I like to think about this particular practice of just for today as really a practice of being present, right? Grounding into the now, coming into our reality and feeling the emotions that we want to feel. And not just feeling the emotions, but I was feeling the emotions that I wanted to feel as I was speaking out those sentences. Um, but also, what we're doing is we're prioritizing the way that we want to feel the majority of the hours of our day. By speaking these things out, we're telling ourselves how it is that we want to feel. And if you get really, really granular about this, most of you guys are going to be appreciating and speaking out feelings and emotions that you want your future self to feel. And so what you're doing is you're literally getting into the quantum and collapsing the timeline, right? So that's a tangent, and we could have a whole nother conversation about that. But this truly is what brings you to that next level. So rather than future tripping about, will this happen? What you're doing is you're grounding into the present, and you're romanticizing and really relishing and getting into the good feeling of even the smallest of moments, right? And what that does is it expands our abundance, it elevates our energy, it takes our energetic resonance to another level. So just for today, I would love to invite you into this practice. I would love to see what the outcomes are for you, and to to hear how it goes for you. I'm totally obsessed. I love it, and it has worked really, really well, especially during this holiday season when things can feel overwhelming and really, just beautifully full. This brings me back into my body, into the present moment, and gets me centered in the way that I want to feel. So I invite in that same experience for you, and I can't wait to hear how it goes for you.